Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Texas Lottery $5 high roller ticket. This is going to be part of the August 2024 series of tickets that'll be coming out in Texas in a week or two. Now, this ticket is a number match game, and there are two symbols you can find here. You can find a money bag for double your prize, or you can find that dollar bill for 5 times your prize. And then there's also another little like mini scratch game on the back, sort of similar to what a $2 ticket would be. So don't forget to scratch the back. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Texas Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.10, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $5 up to $100,000. Looking at the prize structure, I say this in every video, but the $100,000 prize at the top is just too low. I mean, we're seeing other states put out $5 tickets with $1 million top prizes. So, I mean, $100,000 is like change to what other states are doing. And so you always have to consider, what you're wagering. You have to consider your wager for the top prize at what odds and see if it's worth it. So for me, a $5 wager for a $100,000 top prize, even less after taxes, at 1 in 1.1 million odds, it's not a good deal. And so I wouldn't play this based on the top prize alone, unless the rest of the ticket was just crazy good. And that's probably not going to be what this ticket is, because we know what kind of tickets Texas puts out. So that does stand out. The rest of the prize structure, nothing too crazy, is jumping out. But we do need to talk about taxes in Texas. For any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to affect how I view this top prize. So instead of $100,000 at the top, I'm going to view this as $76,000, which makes this ticket even less appealing. So with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 67 and 68%. This is below the minimum 70% that we look for. It's below the minimum 70% that we look for every ticket that we review on the channel. And we look for 70% because states can make plenty of money in that 70% range. So, for Texas to put out another $5 ticket at less than 70% payout just shows how greedy and selfish and uncaring they are towards their customers. And so, strong reason number 2 to not play this is the low overall payout. The other thing we do need to mention about the 67% payout is that it does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to be seeing 67% payout on this game. So, what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning the top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $100 prize level. So again, I want to stress, I would never ever buy this ticket. I would never recommend that anybody buy this ticket. But for those people who are out there buying it, when they do win on it, if they're just average luck type players, they're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $5 and $100. There's a split there at the $100 prize level. It's about 51 to 49, so pretty much half and half. About 51% of these $100 prizes fall here in the bottom of the prize structure, where average folks are going to be winning their prizes. The other 49% of these $100 prizes are going to join the rest of these prizes to make up the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting a top 1% prize, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that only about 1 in every 410 tickets has a top 1% prize on it, which means you are in over $2,000 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's really important information to note if you are thinking about playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 58 and 59%. This is also below the minimum 60% that we look for the bottom 99% payout. And we look for 60% payout because, once you're here in the 50% range, to me, if I'm playing a ticket with a low bottom 99% payout like this, I just feel like I'm losing my money so fast that it's not fun to play the game. It's more frustrating. And why would I want to buy a ticket just to be frustrated all the time? So Texas Lottery has not done its job on this ticket to make it fun and appealing for people to play and buy. So this is reason number 3 that I would not buy this ticket. Now here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in Texas $5 tickets. You can see the data point for high roller all the way over here on the right side of this graph. There was a decrease in value from the previous extreme green ticket that came out last month. And so, or I guess this is July when I'm making this video. So I guess it came out this month, came out in July. And so normally I would say when you see a decrease in value, don't buy the ticket because you want to communicate that you don't appreciate and don't deserve these decreases in value. But in this Texas $5 ticket category, I don't recommend buying any of these. This is such a junk category of tickets. And I say this too in every video. Texas makes way more $5 tickets than any other state that we're reviewing. We're reviewing 6 states. Texas by far makes the most $5 tickets. The reason they do it is because they're ripping people off so bad on this category of tickets. They know that $5 is a convenient price point for people, and the Texas lottery folks have no qualms about just stealing as much of your money as you let them steal, and people are letting them do it. So don't let the Texas lottery steal your money. Don't play these tickets. Now, for those people who are playing $5 tickets in Texas, in green, you see the best ticket in every category, even though they're not good. So if you're playing for overall value, Super Lotteria has the best. Super Lotteria and Super Cash Word have the best payout of any $5 ticket in Texas. However, 67% is basically what all these are. It's just trash. If you're playing for odds, Super Lotteria has the best odds. If you're a more conservative player and like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, Super Cash Word has the most money at the bottom of the prize structure for average folks. And if you're more of a high roller player and like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, $500 Frenzy has the most money at the top. And then we are keeping track of top prizes as well. Now here on this page, we are ranking Texas $5 tickets based on overall payout. The top 36 are on the screen here. 67.58 was only good enough for 26th place overall. So you can see this high roller ticket, even in this junk category that Texas has, is not a good ticket. And so if you're playing, I don't know why you would, but if you are playing $5 tickets in Texas, there are a lot of better ones out there that you can get. Now here on this page, we're ranking Texas $5 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout, so friendliness to the average player. 58.08 was good enough for 17th on this list. Still 58%, it's going to be rough on the 99% of people who aren't hitting those top prizes. So yeah, I mean, none of these, you have to get up to the top 4 to even get to where they meet the minimum that we look for on this channel. So you don't have a lot of good options in Texas. Now here on this page, we get to compare $5 tickets across states. We are looking at 6 different states on this channel. Top 35 $5 tickets are on the screen here. You don't see Texas on the top 35 list, but you do see Texas in the Hall of Shame spot. So, what this tells me is that Texas is just not competitive with what other states are doing with $5 ticket values. We see Florida, California, Georgia, and then Massachusetts on the list. So Texas, again, not competitive, but what we really want to do is kind of look and see what Massachusetts is doing. Massachusetts is the only state that respects its customers enough to put out $5 tickets where $5 ticket values should be. And they regularly put out $5 tickets at 76% payout. And that's pretty good for a $5 ticket. And then we want to look up here at the very top of the list. Best $5 ticket we've seen came out of Georgia. It had 77% payout. And so we need to ask the question, if Georgia can put out a $5 ticket at 77% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why is Texas putting out $5 tickets at 67% payout? That's over 10 percentage points less than what Georgia did with this Fast 50s ticket. And that is a huge amount of money when you consider how many tickets make up just one scratch game. You can easily have 10 million tickets that make up one scratch game, multiply that by the $5 price tag, and that's $50 million wrapped up in just one scratch game. 10% of 50 million, of course, is $5 million that the Georgia Lottery put into the hands of its players on this game that the Texas Lottery is basically stealing from its players every time they put out a $5 ticket, so multiple times a month, which is a sad state of affairs. I hate to see scratch players get taken advantage of, but that's exactly what's happening in Texas. Now here on this page, we are looking at the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout, so friendliness to the average player. 5808 was not good enough to make this list. This list, we do see some Texas tickets on here. The only reason is because Texas has a tendency to stack value at the bottom of the prize structure for average folks, and it's usually the top of the prize structure that just is lacking value. You got to have value at the top of the prize structure too. So it's a very, very deceptive move by Texas to arrange their tickets like that so they seem a lot better than they really are. Now here on this page, we are given a little bit more context as to how low the payout is on this high roller ticket. The lowly $1 ticket in Massachusetts regularly comes out at 69% payout. That's over 2 full percentage points more than what you're getting from a $5 ticket in Texas. That's a shame. The best $2 ticket we have seen came out of Georgia, had 75% payout. That's over 4 percentage points more than, not 4, 7. That's more than 7 percentage points more than what you're getting from a $5 ticket in Texas. Best $3 ticket we've seen came out of Georgia, had 73% payout. What is that? Over 5 percentage points more than what you're getting from a $5 ticket in Texas. I mean, this should never happen. It's completely backwards. You should never have, cheap tickets, especially $1 tickets that have more payout value than more expensive tickets. Texas Lottery should be ashamed. They should be embarrassed of these tickets. They should be apologetic to their customers, and hopefully one day, maybe some people get together and bring a class action lawsuit and make Texas pay for ripping people off. Now here on this page are the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. We don't see any $5 tickets on this list anymore. The only one that was on here just recently got bumped off, and we may never see another $5 ticket on here, so you can pause that and look at it if you would like. And then here on this page are the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel for bottom 99% payout. So these are the friendliest tickets for average folks. But that's about it for the Texas Lottery $5 high roller ticket. I don't think it's any surprise that I don't recommend this ticket. The top prize is too low, overall payout's too low, bottom 99% payout's too low, plus there was a decrease in value from the last $5 ticket. I mean, this just entire category of tickets is just a sham. If you are interested in $5 tickets, though, what I would probably do if I really wanted to buy $5 tickets is I would find a Massachusetts scratcher on social media that I like and trust and just go in on some Massachusetts $5 tickets. You're going to get way more value out of your money if you do that, and it'll be a much better situation. So that's about it for the new Texas Lottery $5 high roller ticket. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.